unit or our second lesson on this unit, order of operations. What you can do today, you can simplify numerical expressions using proper order of operations and grouping symbols. That's what you can do. We've done it earlier this week too. Now we're going to have the formal lesson on it and feel even more confident. Order of operations is PEMDAS. Write that down. That stands for parentheses first, exponents, multiply and divide second. I forgot the S. Add and subtract third. So the first thing you want to do is work inside grouping symbols. A grouping symbol is either a parenthesis or brackets. Those are a grouping symbol. They're putting groups of numbers together. And then you will multiply and divide left to right. And finally, you will add and subtract. Left to right. So grouping symbols. Grouping symbols is part of the P. Grouping symbols, multiply and divide, add, subtract. Notice I kind of skipped over the exponents. That's more of an 8th grade standard. We're not going to see a lot of exponents as 7th graders, okay? All right, let's work through some examples. 19 plus 28 divided by 7. What do I do first? Yep.
You divide.
Divide first. So I'm going to take care of 28 divided by 7 first. 4. So 19 plus 4, which is 23. Okay, I got 3 different operations on the 4 different operations on this next one. I'm multiplying, I'm subtracting, I'm multiplying, I'm dividing. So according to the order of operations, I don't have any grouping symbols, so I'm going to move to my multiply and divide left to right. Okay, yep.
So first you're going to do 1 times 2. Oh.
No.
Oh, you're down here. Yeah, I'm on this one. So first I'm going to go 5 times 3. 15 minus 2 times 4 divided by 2. And you just go one step at a time. You're always showing beautiful math. I usually underline to help my brain stay focused. My next most important operation is 2 times 4. 15 minus 8 divided by 2. My next important operation is the dividing. 15 minus 4, which is 11. Final answer, 11. All right, you do the next 2. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here, I don't have any grouping symbols. I do have multiplication and division that I need to work through. So I'm going to do my multiplication. 4 minus 2 plus 6 divided by 3. My next most important operation is the division. So 4 minus 2 plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. All I have left is adding and subtracting, so one isn't more important than the other. So I'm just going left to right. 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, my next one. I got multiplication and division in there. So the first thing I'm going to work through is this multiplication one. Right? So I got 5 plus 24 divided by 3 minus 1. My next important one
24 divided by
is my division. 24 divided by 3.
8.
5 plus 8 minus 1. And then you just go left to right because all you have left is adding and subtracting. So 5 plus 8 is 13, minus 1, 12. Okay. All right, next we're going to deal with grouping symbols. Remember, grouping symbols are parentheses or brackets. They are actually easier than the long problems that we did on the first page because they kind of separate the numbers a little bit better and it's easier for your brain to follow along with it. Division bars are also a grouping symbol. For example, I might have 3 plus 2 times 2 over 7. I might have something like that. That's a grouping symbol. That's separating the numbers. It's saying there's top and a bottom. So you have to take care of the top and then you can do the division, okay? So that is a grouping symbol. And you always work inside the grouping symbols first. It's like a spotlight. It's telling you it's the most important thing you should be worried about. Okay, so it looks like I have, for examples here, the division bars, because that's kind of the newest one as 7th graders, what you'll see for a grouping symbol. So the first thing you're going to do is simplify the top and bottom. That means figure out. Simplify means figure it out. What's the top turn into? What's the bottom turn into? And then the last thing you'll do is divide. All right, so first division bar example. According to my steps, the first thing I need to do is simplify the top and bottom, which means figure it out. So what does the top turn into? 4 plus 2 is? So this is 6 over 3. So I'm done figuring out the top and bottom, so now I divide. What's 6 divided by 3? 2. Yep. Do you see my strategy there? You figure out the top, figure out the bottom if you need to, and then you divide. So now I'm going to this is 1 plus 10 minus 2 over 4. So I need to figure out what this is first. So I need to figure out the top. What's the top? 8 over 4, 2, which is 2. So I'm going to go 1 plus 2, 3. Now do you know where I got this step?
Oh, yeah.
The 1 plus 2. That's this number here. That came down. So what I did is I figured out this division bar thing, and then I added 1. The last thing I'm going to have you do with simplifying our numerical expressions, brackets and parentheses. Remember, you work from the inside out. That's our goal, inside out. Work the inside out. So notice on this first example, we got a lot going on here. I have brackets and I have parentheses. So I need to work inside first. So I need to do the 12 minus 5 first. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite everything. 4 plus 3, bracket, 2 plus 6 times, because parentheses means times if it's sticking to it. 12 minus 5 is 7. Now I still got to, so now this big parenthesis is gone. Now I'm only left with the bracket, so I got to figure out the bracket. What should I do first in the bracket? 2 plus 6 or 6 times 7? Just say it.
6 times 7.
Yep. I need to multiply first. So it's going to be 4 plus 3. My bracket is still there. 2 plus 42. Now my bracket is going to leave pretty soon. See how the 3 is sticking to the bracket? That means multiply. It's saying 3 times whatever this is. Okay? So 2 plus 42 is what? 44. So this is 4 plus 3 times 44. Ah, man. I don't know 44 times 3, but I can do it fast. 44 times 3, 12. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So 132. Because you can't use a calculator today. But I don't think your numbers are this ugly. So now I did
32 plus 7.
4 plus 132. It's not 132 plus 7 because we went 3 times 44 to get the 132. And then plus 4. Final answer, 136. Please make sure you always box or circle or cloud or any kind of separation for your final answer.
Alright.
Okay? Because I want my eyes to be able to see where is your final answer that you got. Holy moly, look at all these parentheses. So we have 15 minus parenthesis, 2 plus 3 parenthesis 5 parenthesis. This parenthesis goes with the 5. This parenthesis goes with the 2. That's how that works. And the brackets aren't even, the brackets are just there to confuse you. Because I don't have anything on the outside of the bracket, so it's not even needed. Alright, inside out.
So we start with 5?
3 times 5, I would start with this. Okay, let me erase this. I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to get rid of my brackets because I don't need them. So it's going to be 15 minus 2 plus 15. Do you see where I got the 15? And then I need to do what?
Subtract.
No,
Oh, no, parentheses.
I need to do parentheses. 2 plus 15.
17.
Yep, so 15 minus 17, which is negative 2. And that's our learning target today. So again, what my goal is for you today, and they're not going to be this crazy, please know. I gave you the heart of the heart before your bracket ones and your homework is not bad. But our learning target, can you simplify numerical expressions using order of operations? Do you feel like you can do it?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.